Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at Noon.
A man accused of killing a Jessamine County inmate with drug-soaked underwear tells us he's not guilty.
Pre-treatment of the roads has already begun in Fayette County, and coming up, we'll show you how they plan to keep the roads clean and clear this upcoming winter season.
All eyes continue to be on that winter storm that's coming our way. We're going to track the latest details. Here's the look at it Sunday night. It's a totally different look there on Monday morning. I'll show you that forecast coming up. WKYT News at Noon starts right now.
Good afternoon from WKYT News on this cold Friday. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey. We're getting another early blast of winter this weekend with record cold temperatures and the chance for snow.
We're tracking two systems that could bring accumulating snow to the region. Let's go to WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris tracking the threat on our first alert Defender.
And we're looking on Defender and still seeing some flurries back over toward the east. They just won't move out. And look, we're going to hold on to that. As long as those clouds are over there, temperatures are definitely cold enough to continue to get those falling out of the sky. So that's going to take some time to move on out. It doesn't look like it's going to wither away anytime soon. But the central zones, I mean, if you go to 75 is kind of that dividing line of kind of ugly and really nice looking. We're still there in the upper 20s to lower 30s, and things just aren't budging that much. But look outside right now. It looks really good around the central zones. Possible record by this afternoon, and I do believe we will hit that, is our overall coldest high day ever for today at 33 degrees. Football playoffs, it's going to be absolutely freezing, and I mean that, actually below freezing. Now going in toward the weekend, that's when some big flakes fly and a possible winter storm taking shape. And I'll show you what you can expect out of that and when coming up in a few minutes.
And with snow in the forecast, you may be thinking about the impact it could have on your travel plans. Lexington road crews are already making preparations in an effort to keep you safe out on the roads. WKYT's Mike Linden shows us how they're getting ready. He continues our top story team coverage at noon. Mike?
Winter weather on the horizon. The Fayette County Streets and Road Department crews are ready and prepared to make sure that the roads are clean and clear for drivers. The Division of Streets and Roads in Fayette County cleans and clears more than 100 miles of city and county roads each year, and preparation is key to be sure that it's done properly. After a historic winter last year, crews are already pre-treating the roads with salt brine to combat the potential for snow and ice. Deputy Director Rob Allen says he's paying close attention to weather forecasts for the weekend.
Right now we're hoping it'll be a rain event. Of course, you know, these things are variable. It could be a little bit of snow, a little bit of sleet or ice. So, of course, we'll have the crews on standby and we'll actually have 24-hour coverage.
Allen says one of the best ways to keep yourself safe on snowy or icy roads is to simply slow down. Drop your speed by about 10 miles per hour from whatever's posted. In Lexington, Mike Linden, WKYT.
Transportation officials also want to remind you that if there is snow this weekend, be sure also to maintain plenty of space between your car and others on the roads.
And that full forecast coming up shortly. In other news, an inmate who is facing charges in connection with the death of his cellmate was back in court this morning. Michael Jones is charged with manslaughter, promoting contraband, and drug trafficking. Police say that Jones wore methadone-soaked underwear into the Jessamine County Jail, and then fellow inmate died after ingesting it. WKYT's Mark Barber is in Nicholasville with the latest on that case.
Michael Jones is accused of killing his cellmate with a pair of drug-soaked underwear, but he claims he's innocent. You never did that? The 55-year-old was charged with murder, but a grand jury indicted him on a lesser charge of second-degree manslaughter. Jones is also charged with promoting contraband and trafficking in controlled substances after his cellmate, Corey McQuarrie, died of a suspected drug overdose at the Jessamine County Detention Center. Investigators say Jones was out of jail on furlough back in August. When he came back, state police tell us he was wearing methadone-soaked underwear. We're told once he made it past security, he tore the underwear to pieces and gave it to 5 of his cellmates. McQuarrie died 5 days later. In court this morning, Jones's attorney asked the judge to push the trial back to February or March because his health is failing. What medical condition do you have? Are you able to say what transplant list you're on?
Liver.
Your liver? So do you know how long you have until you need that transplant?
Very short.
Jones is scheduled to be back in court on January 16th for a status hearing. In Jessamine County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
Thank you, Mark. And state police tell us the way it happened is that inmates chewed the underwear to suck the methadone out of it. Well, a Western Kentucky man accused in a quadruple murder case is speaking out from behind bars. Ryan Champion's parents, sister, and a fourth person were shot to death inside a Trigg County home last month. He told police he was able to turn the tables on the shooter, Vito Reservato. But investigators say the case is much more twisted than that. Prosecutors allege that Champion hired Reservato to kill his family, and then he killed Reservato. In a newly released interview from jail, Champion says he is confident the truth will come out.
Without luck, I wouldn't be here. I tried to play the hand I was dealt as best I could, but in the end, I mean, nothing would have happened without luck. It was such a slim chance, and it would have just a small twist of fate, and I wouldn't be sitting here.
They decided to amend the charges made against me, which says a lot about their charges against me. The main thing is that their evidence is not as strong as they led everyone to believe.
Champion has been indicted on 1 count of murder and 3 counts of complicity to commit murder. He will be back in court next month. Prosecutors say they will seek the death penalty.
Kentucky State Police want drivers in the Bluegrass to finish strong for the rest of the year. They're asking everyone in the state to be more cautious when driving to cut down on the number of traffic deaths. As WKYT's Whitney Wetzel reports, Kentucky is currently at its lowest highway death rate in nearly 50 years.
Right now, Kentucky is at its lowest highway fatality rate in nearly 50 years. But with the holidays and bad weather on the way, state police are asking drivers to finish the year strong. KSP is urging drivers to wear seatbelts, obey speed limits, drive without any distractions, and always drive responsibly. It's all in an effort to end 2014 with the lowest number of highway deaths in several decades. State police say so far there have been 548 deaths this year. That's down 13 from this same time last year. But since the Finish Strong project started on November 1st, statistics show 10 people died on Kentucky roadways between the 3rd and the 9th. That's just 1 week. With several weeks still left in this year, police are hoping to keep the number of highway fatalities under 600.
In 2014, it's been no different than it was in 2013 and 2012. The majority of collisions, when we look at them, the largest contributing factor is always some form of distraction, whether it's inattention, cell phone use, distraction.
The Finish Strong campaign will stay in effect throughout the holidays. In Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
Officers will be stationed in areas where fatalities have happened that are considered high crash zones.
Officials in Lexington have approved a ban on electronic cigarettes in most indoor workplaces, including bars and restaurants. The Urban County Council unanimously approved that measure last night, and it takes effect immediately. Lexington becomes the 8th city in the state to approve such a ban on e-cigarettes. Well, the 56th Lieutenant Governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky is to be publicly sworn in this afternoon. Former State Auditor Crit Llewellyn is taking over for Jerry Abramson. He announced his resignation last week. He's taking a job in President Obama's administration. Llewellyn was officially sworn in during a private event last night, so she's on the job as Lieutenant Governor today. This afternoon's public ceremony will be held at 2:30 in the Capitol Rotunda. It will be followed by a reception. And by the way, we will be streaming that live on WKYT.com if you want to watch. Well, thousands of people are expected to head to the capital city for Kentucky's premier literary event.
It's the 33rd annual Kentucky Book Fair at the Frankfort Convention Center. More than 200 national, regional, and Kentucky authors will be on hand to sell and sign their books. Now, today is Children's Day. You can bring the kids out until 2 o'clock this afternoon. The main event runs from 9 to 4:30 tomorrow.